after we got married, obviously I've always wanted kids, but there was the, like the stigma of after you have kids, you're probably going to relapse and you're going to feel really crappy. And I go, okay, well, I don't want to do that and have a newborn. But we decided that we were going to adopt. We were struggling with infertility anyways. So we said, you know what, this is the way that we are going. This is how, must be God's plan for us. So we did all the adoption stuff. We were on a waiting list for about a year, and we got a call, that day that there was a baby being born, and they wanted, like us to have him. And so then we went and we got this little boy from the hospital and brought him home. And then another little kick, we were about 4 days, so like sleep deprived, everything from having a newborn. And I find out I'm pregnant.
Oh wow.
So
2 babies now.
So we had, obviously not been actively trying, but we were like, okay, we'll take what the, like the doctors have said, because we were at a point where we didn't know if we were going to ever get chosen in the adoption process. So at that point, we were trying to look at different options of how to have a baby, and maybe we would, like pull our file. We didn't know what we were going to do. And then we get this call for this little boy, this baby. And then 4 days later, we find out we're pregnant, and we're like, what is going on? Like, this is crazy. And then it goes back to, okay, during pregnancy, the medication that I'm taking for my MS is not safe. So you get off of that right away and you're not on it. But also during pregnancy, for people with MS, you feel your greatest. I felt amazing during pregnancy. I've never felt so good. And people are like, you're crazy. Like, it was so hard, like throwing up, all this different kind of stuff. I said, no, my body literally felt amazing. And it's because you're making so much extra blood to go through that child, and so much different nutrients for them, that it's helping your brain. So they're like, my doctor was like, yeah, you probably feel great. And you just keep on, if you could, you have like 12 more kids and you'd feel great for those times. But after I had my baby, about 6 weeks after, I had a big relapse and I felt awful. I did a 5-day course of steroids and just was like, I couldn't function.
Yeah.
Like, and then that's where it's like, okay, someone has to help me. Like, people have to help me at that point, because I'm so exhausted. Like, I can't, like, not only being a new mom, but also having this disease that is like, literally feels like you're dying at that point in time. But then the symptoms start to decrease and you feel better again. And those are the times you kind of have to look for.